this church. So it was luck, but it was nice.
How will you recognize ourselves to start projects or to help with refugees in our community?
I think with a project in general, first you need to look to see the problem in your community, and you need to address it. You need to, like you said, you need to build a good team, and you must make sure that it's something you know about. And if you don't know about it, you must research, because without it, you don't know what to do.
You should really be passionate about it, and if you're passionate about a topic, in fact, one of the things where really part of the problem stands is the country's local rules, the country of asylum's local rules. Because those people, and local culture also, because those people generally they do not get their diploma, so decided they do not get, it's harder for them to get the full documentation that is needed, especially because normally the documents were left in their home country. And this is a huge problem. Any other questions? Rodrigo?
The Syrian family that you talked about, have you, like, until, for example, this week, like, or recently, have you talked to them? Like, are they still, have they achieved what they wanted to achieve a couple months ago when you did the sale, or are they still trying? Like,
Still
what's
trying.
status?
They're still trying. It's very tough to come out of poverty in Brazil, and actually anywhere in the world. Yeah.
Does the refugee family, do the children attend school?
What? Yeah, they do. But most of the children are older, actually. But I forget, they have a lot of children, right? No, they do. But yeah, I don't know.
I have a comment and a question. First, congratulations. You are all middle schoolers and your presentation is wonderful. And what are your future projects in order to help them achieve what they wanted?
So I think one thing, we want to keep them informed and keep refugees with information, because I think knowledge is what helps them the most. Like the phrase says, give a man a fish and he'll eat a fish for one night, but teach a man to fish and he will eat fish for the rest of his life. So this is basically teaching a man how to fish. I think another thing, I would like to contact refugee centers in Curitiba, which we needed to try more, and get in touch with more refugees to see what they need exactly. And I think that's what we want to do.
Just two little backgrounds. Background one, in our town, you can walk around and you can go to like basically any gas station, and there most likely will be a Haitian refugee in there. The Haitian refugees, they just work with the most underpaid jobs, and there's a lot of them, and they get paid less than the people who. And the second random fact is that those people, specifically the Haitians, they're getting in and they're getting the Brazilian documentation already through this town that they're coming in, because they have a service to do this there. And however, they have been, because they don't know the language and because our culture, any culture in the world, is towards trickiness, Brazilians unfortunately are tricking them. And one of the problems that this makes is slave work. Many of the workers, Haitian workers, get their passports and their IDs apprehended, so they cannot work, and they're working carteira de trabalho. They think that they need to work.
In Brazil, you need a card in order to be able to work. You need a document in order to be able to work.
And they basically don't have this, so it means that they have, like, their bosses keep them, so you have to keep working in the same enterprise, and thereby you probably work even more underpaid and in subhuman and sublegal conditions.
Any other questions? Yeah.
It's more like a comment. What about what you said about the Haitians, like, in Curitiba, like you go to a restaurant, for example, a smaller restaurant, and you see, and like some of them, they only like speak English, so it's really hard, and some don't even speak English, they just know like what's on the menu and what it is, and then they write it down. Yeah, so it's pretty cool that you guys are doing this. Something really
So any other questions? Okay, so I think we're done here.